Where are we, fellas?
In the car park. We're in Sweden, in Idrefjall.
Sending out signals from me. Sending out signals. Sending out signals to you.
My name's Kayla.
Yeah.
I'm 20 years old and I'm born in Chelmsford, England. I got into mogul skiing first of all by my teacher who taught me how to ski. He said my style of skiing was more freestyle. Tom and Yoni, my brother and sister, they got into mogul skiing before me, so I thought I'd just follow their path. In competitions, I just love like the thrill it gives to me. Like I'm nervous, but it's a good kind of feeling. 2 siblings on tour. It can be tough at some moments, but I do love having my siblings with me.
That's nice. So I'm Max and I'm 26 years old from Bedford, United Kingdom. Favourite course on World Cup Tour is going to be Deer Valley. Love that course, so much history there. Always super welcoming, massive crowd at the bottom, and that's where I got my first finals. So yeah, definitely Deer Valley for me.
The ideal after ski meal.
Oh, the ideal after ski meal. Definitely at the moment, like I said, I'm really into my waffles. Loving a waffle. A cheeky waffle with some Nutella is an absolute banger for me at the moment. It's how you make waffles. A la Max. A la Max. Hallelujah! Ooh! Let's hit the peak!
We might have some hiking to do. Tall mountains here. Snowy, icy.
We are at the top of some hill. North Pole, baby. Pretty cold and windy.
Worth it.
Totally, mate. Totally. The thrill of the winter safari desert drive was great. We're loving that.
And now we get to all the way back down.
What's up?
My name is Matty. I'm 15 years old and I'm from Grenoble, France.
Yes, mate. What's up?
Bring it in. Bring it in. I've started out doing alpine skiing all my childhood, and then I switched to slopestyle, and then finally now I do full-time moguls. So I've trained with Gilbert a lot. He's my neighbour. He's my mate. And it feels great to have him by my side. He's such a legend in the sport. Great to be in the national team at my age, representing a country. Awesome. Just, I love it. Repping the Queen. I cut my lip in a fight, honestly, against the 5 American guys from the Bronx. Technically, I definitely had the advantage. They managed to get up close. One of them cut me right here. I quickly, little trick, put him down.
So I'm Fenners, I'm 20 years old and I'm from Norfolk, England. What I feel like I'm pretty good at, which I think is also pretty useless, is arguing for the sake of arguing. I'd call it a debate, you know. What's wrong with a cheeky little fight between vocal cords? Nothing. Genuinely, the best experience I'd say I have is when I was 15, travelling over to Australia all by myself. To have the feeling of being accepted that well by a community of mogul skiers was amazing. If I play anything in the last 20 years, the best thing that's happened to me has been being able to go over there and spend my time with those guys. You know what I'm really good?
Whole video, you sound pretty arrogant. Feel free.
How do I sound arrogant? Come on.
I'm Tom, I'm 21 years old and I'm from Chelmsford. My biggest achievement would be qualifying in China. I qualified in both races and that was just felt great. And to finish 21st in the world, on the world circuit. Do I feel more pressure competing or when my sisters compete? It's a really tough one. Obviously I've got pressure in the race, but I can control that. And for my sisters I can't. But I don't think there's a winner out of that.
So I'm Leonie, I'm 21 and I'm from Chelmsford, England. In the last 5 years I've suffered from a lot of injuries. I first did my ACL in 2014 and then it snapped again 7 months later. I suffered in 2017 from a luxation on my right shoulder and then in 8 months it came out 3 times, so I had to go into surgery again. I broke my back at the Junior Worlds in 2018 and just recently got skiing again with the team. When I go to bed I can have nightmares now. It's got to the point where I've had nightmares of waking up and I've re-torn my ACL and that's the worst fear I've got. Last time I really was competing was in 2013 when I started doing European Cups, and one of my best memories is in winning the European Cup in France in La Rosière, and I dedicated my victory to Carl that passed away. So I've learnt from my injuries, I've learnt about my body, and obviously I love my sport, I love mogul skiing, and that's what keeps me going mainly, and every time I get on skis I'm happy.
You can't look at the camera like, do you agree? You look at it like, answer me. There's people going to be watching, so it's like asking.
I'm the worst for this. This is why when I did the Mogul show, I was purposely looking at the camera, like to take that people look at the camera.
Yeah, and now you're actually doing it, yeah. Great. Do it again, obviously.
You want to do that again?
Cut that out? Or are you talking in a second?
Oh, just redo it,
I ended up doing like three full corks before I even tried a double.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Still you did it?
Still did it. Felt like a soft boy, but you know, like, oh, I'm so fragile.
How do you call those kind of camel with horns? Moose? No, reindeer.
Camels with horns!
Camel with the moose.
Hi.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah, what'd you think?
Right, I don't know. You're filming someone shooting a ball.
Correct.
Why is Tom there?
Wait, you shot.
So you're filming Tom getting shot?
He's got to do it as well.
Do you want to come and join us?
No thanks. But why are you filming Tom getting shot?
There's always a reason for everything, isn't it, for money?
Oh, that's good.
Why is the sky blue?
Oh! That was so close.
Yeah, right. One.
I don't even know why tennis keeps playing. Just too
I'm
bad.
getting people out.
Well, it seems like you've been losing first about 5 times in a row. 2,
3.
Come on, Tommy.
3. No!
But you kind of have to make progress when you're the worst player in the world. You can't go down from there.
You can. You definitely can. You can get worse. Jesus Christ!
You got smashed, fool!
Go. Swallow it. You know you want to. Swallow. Swallow.
Ah, that wasn't good.